right, so this #1 featherweight contender is no stranger to this setting. Tonight, though, he believes he's just a much better version of himself and finally has the goods and the chops to actually be a world champion.
Sometimes you get there, Johnny, you're just not ready. It's not easy to become the best in the world. The first time this man got here, he was a great fighter. He was good, but he just wasn't ready to be the best in the world. He said that the moment he got back home, he went to work to improve it. He feels like all the improvements were made. And tonight, he is the best featherweight the UFC has.
And it does seem as though we have taken two-way action on this fight, but a lot of people believe in the challenger. And I'm not just talking about his coaches. We'll see how it goes tonight. Proudly repping the Anzacs, Australia and New Zealand. Here is City Kickboxing's UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. Draws rave reviews from past opponents, from his teammates. He is the ultimate competitor, and anybody who saw him compete in a rugby league setting at 214 pounds, I might add, knows just how committed this guy is to athletics and to realizing greatness in the UFC. He certainly did that against Max Holloway. But he's going to get everybody's best shot, and that continues in earnest here tonight as they all continue to chase down the Australian champion, Volkanovski.
Let's get that money.
And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. We'll see what Alexander Volkanovski can do. He believes he will have the striking advantage, the wrestling advantage, believes that he has the grappling advantage as well. Remains to be seen, but certainly confidence was not an issue in our midweek fighter meeting with Alexander the Great. Oh man, champ, how good is this?
It's as good as a fight you would expect with two dudes holding the controller, just pressing A, B, X, and circle. This is how it happens in UFC EA Sports 5. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
All right, so we will see early on how the Volkman chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kick early.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kick. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Oh, Oh, nice.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski.
He's got to try to finish here.
Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Volkanovski. Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick,
all right, so the pound-for-pound king, Alexander Volkanovski, putting it all together here tonight. Controlling range, feinting beautifully, and dominating another world-class featherweight.
he just makes people look average. He's such a good striker. He's such a good wrestler. You know, we talk about guys that possess all the skills. One of the best in the world is Alexander Volkanovski. You have not seen many fighters better. And tonight, he is showing why he's the best.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Volkanovski's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Inside leg kick is there. Unable to connect with a right hook.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Round two next.
Hey, stop.
What are you doing out there? You got to set up these shots. You just can't go out there and telegraph your shots. They're never going to work, all right? You got to set up these takedowns with punches.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
All right, here we go. Round two. It is Alexander Volkanovski and Alexander Volkanovski. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Right kick is there again for Alexander Volkanovski, DC.
Those leg kicks are so good at registering where his opponent's going to be. So throw his leg kicks to build a read. Right now he lands another one. And as we expect, Alexander Volkanovski is once again ahead to fight. Oh, nice kick.
All right, so unless my eyes are deceiving me, he's got a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, nice.
Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in his fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
All right, so he continues to badger that calf. You got to think his mobility is going to be compromised.
Yeah, he's immobile. He's got to switch stances. He's got to put that as his back leg. He's got to try to hide that leg if he wants to get to the end of the fight.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
Volkanovski's nose is under his leg kick rounds. His opponent limped it a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
That leg kick hurt.
Under 90 seconds to go. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Oh, Late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Volkanovski's elbow.
Nice shot there by the champ.
20 seconds to go. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Stop!
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, another crushing leg kick. Man, that one left him.
He is throwing his hip into every one of these kicks, and it is taking an effect on his opponent.
Right, so that blow is bossing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet. Big ground and pound.
Oh, Volkanovski's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. 3 minutes to go in round 3. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, big left hook there. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Look at his calf, though. It looks like somebody poured a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon on his calf and left it there.
Man, it's all red and it's swelling. He's gonna have some difficulties. Look, it hurts right now, but I would not want to be this guy tomorrow.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Volko. Well, if body language is any indication, mentally he is not back in this fight after that knockdown earlier in the round.
I mean, we thought the fight was over, so I guess it's a credit to him for still able to fight. He's got to do something different if he has any design of winning this fight.
Under a minute now to go in the round. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
You buy the ticket to see fights like this. What a fight.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Waning seconds here of round number 3. Takedown defense is there. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight. Back and forth we go. These two are intent to make a good fight.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Volkanovski going for the leg kick. He misses. Sets a blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Volkanovski's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here? What?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends a fight.
Volkanovski, that's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, with authority, the body. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Volkanovski. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard. Making all these shots count. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back.
He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Volkanovski. "15 seconds. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the end of the round. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it, man. Absolutely incredible. Both fighters got stunned. It's amazing to think that we fight on.
We are in the best seat in the house to watch two men go out there and really lay it on the line. Both got hurt, but even when they were hurt, neither one of them looked like they wanted to take a step back. This is the exact type of fight they expected and the type of fight that they're delivering to the fans.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that make it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, Volkanovski's thigh really starting to show signs of bruising now. That is a deep shade of purple. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Oh, he does everything so well. And he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, man, how many leg kicks can one man take?
I mean, I think this is it. If he takes many more of these kicks, his night is going to be over.
This works.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Nice kick to the midsection.
If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you. Oh, uppercut. Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face. Good jab.
His misses are empty.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there. Volkanovski gets stung. Beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
1 minute to go in the fight. Just misses with the right. That shot blocked by Volkanovski. Oh, big head kick there. Swing and a miss with that punch. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. That one hurt him.
I mean, that's it. One more in this fight is going to be stopped.
Nice work, guys.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, so Alexander Volkanovski, your winner by decision. If you have bet on this man, you're a lot in your pockets. And whether it's knockout, submission,